Okay, what would you do if your sister had died from cancer at an early age? If your mother had died from cancer and then you heard the word cancer yourself, what would you do? Well, Niki Hardy made a choice that just might surprise you.
You know, I'm a Brit with a stiff and perfectly waxed upper lip. And it's like I was determined to survive when I was diagnosed. But after all the treatment, I got to a point where surviving was all I was doing. And I was like, I felt like somebody had put me on this cancer train. I hadn't bought a ticket and I was in survival mode. And then I met people who called themselves cancer thrivers, not cancer survivors. And what I loved so much was that they weren't glossing over it. They weren't in denial about how awful it was, but they were saying, I'm jolly well going to live life to the full right where I am. And it made me think of that, of what Jesus says in John, where he says, I have come that you might have life to the full. And like we said earlier, we're often saying, well, I'm in a tough season now. I'm in the storms, he also said. So my abundant life must be off waiting in the future. And then we also equate that abundant life to being glossy and Facebook fabulous and Instagram worthy. And so we miss out. And I realized that abundant life we have isn't separated in time and space from the storms that we have, that we can find it in the midst of it. It just might look different. It might look like connection and intimacy and rather than, a new car or an easier life.